Hi guys, welcome back to Charlotte's Foliage. If you're new here, welcome. What we're going to be talking about today is plant chores. And so I've written some things down that I need to take care of. And so I decided to share the experience with you guys. And this way you can kind of see, if you're not already aware of, you can kind of see what it's like to do certain things to your plant to keep your plants alive, okay? So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first thing on my list, it says to repot my ZZ plant. The reason why this plant needs to be repotted is because of this. I'll show you. This is my ZZ plant. And you see those roots on the bottom? Let me get in closer. That's an indicator that that plant wants to go in a new pot. So that's what we're going to be doing, putting the ZZ plant in a new pot and making it happy. So let me get the information that I need, the equipment that I need. Just a moment. So I've got my mixture here already. And so what we're going to do is just go in here and put the, well, you know what? You want to go up about 2 inches on your pot. This pot is about the same width, but it's not the same length. So we're doing good there. See the difference in the pots? So that's what you want to do. Okay, my grandson has this iPad up real loud, and I think you guys won't be able to see me or hear me if he continues to have that up. So I had to send him in another room. Thank you, Zaire, for going in my room. Thank you. I don't think he went anywhere. Okay, so what I do is I just have my soil mixture already together, and there's nothing wrong with the soil mix that it's already in. As the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here, squeeze the sides of the pot, and I'm going to leave this plant intact the way it is. And you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to, see, I'm just going to put it right in here, right where it was, and then I'm just going to fill in where it needs to be filled in at, because that's the only thing that was wrong with this plant, is that it needs to be in a new pot to give it more room to grow. Okay, so that's all I did today. All I did just now with you here on video with me. And then I've already watered this plant, so I don't have to worry about doing that. Okay? So here she is. New potted up ZZ plant. And now she can spread her roots. Okay? Just one moment, please. I can't hear. I told you to go in there. And I'm going to take it from you if you don't. Okay, so sorry for the noise, you guys. I'm trying to get my grandson to kind of move in another room. So yeah, ZZ plant repotted. Now, what we can do, you see that list there? We can cross out repot ZZ plant, okay? The next thing on the list, it says pest control for my Cebu Blue Pothos and my Scindapsus. What I mean by pest control, and you may have seen me in my other videos do this, I'm basically taking some soap and I'm cleaning off the leaves of my Cebu Blue and my Scindapsus. My Cebu Blue plant is right here. Here it is. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just pest prevention. So what you do is you just get you some disinfectant soap with some water. And I have a sponge here. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to wipe each individual leaf with the disinfectant soap. And what this does is, if you had a pest issue, it would eradicate that pest issue. But this is preventative, so I'm keeping it from getting a pest issue, okay? It's tedious, but it works. And it's not something that you have to do all the time, but it is something that is very important if you want to keep your plants alive. So now, you can't see this, but all I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the other room, in the kitchen, and I'm just going to shower these leaves that have soap on them. And you're supposed to do the front and the back of the leaves. I'm kind of rushing through this because I'm only allowed so much time to record. But at least I'm getting some disinfecting spray or soap on these leaves so that this plant can continue to thrive. So you can see the soap on there. I'm going to rinse it off and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've already done that. You can see the water dripping off of it. And you are supposed to dry the leaves. But right now, for the purpose of this video, and because of our time constraints, we're not going to do that today. Here's my Scindapsus that needs to be wiped down too. So I'm just going to go in here and do the same exact thing. Take her leaves and wash the front and the back. Let me put her up high so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking this sponge and washing the front and the back of the foliage. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. And I'll just keep doing that until I've touched all the leaves. Okay? Well, this sponge is good and soapy, so I know I'm getting it in there. Okay? See what I'm doing? Front, back, and just putting soap on each one of these leaves. These leaves are very, very fuzzy, and for the most part, they don't like anything on top of them. They're real fuzzy to touch. So this is something that I want to do quickly as not to disturb the plant. Some plants are very sensitive to touch or have chemicals on them. So this disinfectant soap is very mild and it's an organic soap. It's Dr. Bronner's soap. I forgot to mention that, but it is another video out there that I've made not too long ago about this very thing. I just didn't get to finish doing all my plants. So that's why we're here now. I'll be right back. I'm going to rinse this one off. Okay, so there she is. She's all rinsed off, okay? Now, let me get a towel because I'm getting wet. Okay. So the next thing, let's see, we're going to do, first we're going to cross off that we did the Cebu Blue, pothos, and the skin abscess. We gave it pest control maintenance. That's all I'm doing. The next thing on the list is my Adansonii needs pest control too. And let me get it. I had forgotten about it. So we got one more plant that hasn't been treated for pest control. So we need to do that. And this is my Adansonii. So let's get some soap on her. Here's my sponge. Here's my leaves. And I'm just going, it's not very many of them, so I'm just touching the top and the bottom. And then we'll rinse her off the same way. Top, bottom, top, bottom. You want to just take the leaf and kind of put it in the palm of your hand or right above your fingers to hold it. And softly just go across it. And you have to be gentle because you can break the leaves. They will grow back, but if you can prevent that from happening, that's a plus. Okay? So I'm gonna let you see. I'm gonna let you see the little soapy leaves here, close up. See? There's soap all over those leaves. I'm going to rinse it. Be right back. Okay. So there she is. She's all rinsed off. Hopefully I got everything clean. And I'll sit her with the other clean pants. And then I'll get this towel and dry my hands off. So now you know how to use pest control.